Reverse Mortgage Works presents Living Better, brought to you by Carlos King Interior Design and Bobby Botina's Mexican and American Grill.
A healthier lifestyle lets you live a longer, happier life. I'm Lori Larson. Let's get started. Living Better, featuring Dr. Joseph Scherger, Eisenhower family physician and owner and medical director of Restore Health Disease Reversal.
I like to divide a healthy lifestyle into 6 parts, and we'll talk about each of those briefly today.
And featuring Chef David Horgan, creative executive chef at PS Underground.
And what we're going to do is put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes or so. If you do that, when you go to slice it, it doesn't fall apart as much.
Also featuring Arnell Sater from Perfectly Fit, who will help you reach your fitness goals.
Have you done some exercises today? I'm going to show you some easy and quick and fun ways to get started.
Enjoy your life, living better. I'm so excited to be sitting here with Dr. Scherger today because we're going to be talking about a healthy lifestyle. And you've told me that 80% of the patients that come to see you have conditions that are actually not only preventable, but reversible with a healthy nutrition and lifestyle. So let's talk today about what is a healthy lifestyle.
Well, thank you, Lori, and I'm excited to be doing this with you too, because I think we can help a lot of people. I like to divide a healthy lifestyle into 6 parts, and we'll talk about each of those briefly today. The first and most important part is healthy nutrition. You can't be healthy without a healthy diet. And unfortunately, what we have as the standard American diet, our culture, is based on a lot of unhealthy foods. Excess carbohydrates and inflammatory foods. And these are the foods that are making us fat and giving us an enormous burden of diseases that we will talk about here. The second element that is also very important is physical activity. We must be active to be healthy. And that isn't just movement, but as we grow older, especially seniors, our strength and our balance are also very important. And there's going to be a whole segment in this show that's going to deal each week with physical activity.
That's exciting because I feel like sometimes people think that this is just a natural part of aging, losing muscle, losing balance, and you're going to show us that that's not true, that you can absolutely keep your balance and your muscle tone, and it can be a good thing.
I've seen a 78-year-old man gain 8 pounds of muscle by doing strength training, and you'll learn a lot more about that. A third element that's vitally important is restorative sleep, healthy sleep. We should spend 1/3 of our life sleeping. And when we're sleeping, we restore and repair our bodies. So we're going to talk about how to do healthy restorative sleep, which means not taking drugs. You know, the hormone melatonin is okay, but other drugs that so-called put you to sleep don't give you normal sleep. A fourth major area is stress. Modern life is stressful. We have stresses at home, we have stresses at work, there's stresses in the news and what's going on in the world. We can't live today without stress, but how we manage stress is very important.
Right, so how you deal with it, finding ways to deal with stress so that it doesn't cause those problems.
Exactly. The fifth element is we need to be social. We are social creatures. We need to have loving relationships. Family and friends are vitally important to us. Loneliness causes disease.
Wow.
And it kills people earlier than they would otherwise. So good, healthy social connections are vitally important.
Hi, Mark Anthony with Reverse Mortgage Work. Would you like to join thousands of people living better with the all-new, lower-cost reverse or retirement mortgage? We don't have a celebrity spokesman. We're local, licensed, certified professionals. Call to receive your free quote and learn about a retirement mortgage today.
Bobby Botina's Mexican and American Grill, coming soon to the river in Rancho Mirage. Lunch, happy hour, dinner, and evening entertainment. Bobby Botina's, coming soon to the river in Rancho Mirage.
Hello, I'm Carlos King. My passion is designing fabulous homes. I work closely with my clients to achieve the look and feel that matches their vision. My greatest satisfaction is the wow factor when my clients see our finished project. Let me translate your dreams into a visual reality. Call me at 760-880-9987.
Dr. Joe Sugar is going to tell us how to live a longer, healthier life.
Restore Health is a personalized health service that will help you get back to living better. We work closely with you to create a lifestyle plan that best suits your goals and needs through better nutrition, exercise, sleep, and other factors. So, when you choose to restore your health, give us a call.
Welcome to Desert Outreach Synagogue, the voice of the valley. A place called home to anyone who needs one. A place of incredible music, community, conversation, and connection. Come join us. You already belong.
The final area is meaning and purpose, or what's known as the spiritual dimension. Spiritual may or may not for an individual mean a religion. A religious community gives you both social and meaning and purpose. But even beyond that, people will find meaning and purpose in their life. They need to reflect and live that regularly, whether it be their grandchildren, their children, their favorite social club, or what they've committed themselves to, helping other people. The meaning and purpose we have in our life isn't just our narcissistic self.
Right.
It is our connection to the world and why we're happy to get up every day.
Right, and sometimes when people retire from the work that they've done, they no longer find that purpose. So helping people to find ways to find that purpose even after they don't work anymore.
Yep, never retire from life.
Right.
Never retire from living.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people how to avoid dementia, and believe it or not, 50% of Americans get dementia by age 85. But if you keep your mind in the game of life in a kind of an executive way of managing your life every day, you will avoid dementia, especially if you're doing the other elements of a healthy lifestyle.
So what can people do right now, starting today, to have a better life, but to live that healthy lifestyle that you're talking about?
Well, Lori, the first thing a person needs to do is to make a deep commitment to becoming healthy. They need to decide that they're tired of being sick. They're tired of living in ways that's making them sick. And they say, I'm going to become healthy. Once they make that decision, things will fall into place. What's interesting is if you fix the diet, everything else is easier.
Yes.
That's why in functional medicine, it's about starting with the gut. Because if you fix your diet, everything else becomes easy.
And you know what I love about what you teach is that we actually get to eat more, not less. When people hear diet, they think, oh, I have to eat, restricted calories and I'm going to be hungry all the time, but it's not true. I've done it and you've done it, and we eat more. We eat more fresh fruits and vegetables and lean proteins and all those foods that actually fill you up and keep your blood sugar stable. So that's what I love about it. Yeah.
Healthy eating is not about a diet. It's not about counting calories. It's not about restriction. It's about choosing an abundance of healthy foods and giving up the garbage. And the real thing that's interesting is that you actually end up eating more volume, but you're eating fewer calories,
right,
which is why you lose weight. Also, you're eating healthy calories that don't make you fat.
I can't wait for the upcoming episodes where you're going to tell us in detail how we can implement these lifestyle changes.
I'm looking forward to it, Lori.
Chef Dave, what exciting, delicious, healthy food are we cooking today?
Well, what I thought we could do is make some fresh ahi tacos, top it with a little hearts of palm ceviche, and then maybe a cashew cream with a little chipotle peppers. A little spice.
Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay.
So first of all, I thought we could sear our ahi and get that ready to go, and then you just freeze it for like 20 minutes or so, and then you can dice it, and it cuts really well, and that'll be the base for our tacos. And once we get that done, we can go move on to the ceviche.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Put a little sea salt. You go pretty heavy on that because it's just the outside of the fish. So don't worry if there's too much salt. And then you want to do a pinch of pepper across there. And you can go pretty heavy with this because again, it's just the outside of the fish. And then we'll flip it over and do the same thing again.
So it's interesting you use a dry pan.
Yeah, you don't really need any oil or anything because it's a nonstick pan. You got to have nonstick. That does help. Just lay it in the dry pan.
Oh, you can hear it sizzling.
Yeah, if you hear the sizzle, you know it's going.
So seared ahi is generally raw in the middle. Mm-hmm. How do you make sure you get the right kind of ahi to do seared ahi?
Well, this is a sushi grade ahi. I get it for PS Underground through some of our distributors, but you could get it at like a specialty grocery store or a local seafood shop. They usually carry some pretty good quality products, so you can always ask there, you know, if it's sushi grade or not. So.
Great. Wow, so that really doesn't take long to sear, does it?
No, not at all. About a minute on each side. And then, as you can see, the color starts to change on each side. Now, it did a little on the center. It's darker in the center, but this is just right. And what we're going to do is put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes or so. If you do that, when you go to slice it, it doesn't fall apart as much. If we went to cut this now, it would crumble quite a bit. So we're just going to put it in the freezer for 20 minutes, and we'll move on to our ceviche.
Great.
All right. So our next step is to make a hearts of palm ceviche, which is going to go great on our ahi tacos. So what we could do is we could chop this up, just kind of rough chop. If you want to do the hearts of palm, I guess you need a knife for that.
I would take a knife. That works. Am I chopping all of this or just?
Yes.
But I was going to tell you about hearts of palm, that the nutritional benefits, they have lots of antioxidants and all the great things, but the thing that I love about it, it is full of water and fiber, and so it fills you up, and so you end up eating less calories throughout the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's good to know. I mean, I always put them in salads and things, but I didn't know anything about the nutritional benefits of it.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Now that we've got that in the bowl, this is about 3/4 of a cup of diced sweet onion. I like the sweet onion because it's a little more mild.
Yeah, I do too.
And then about 1 red pepper, finely diced.
For 40% of your daily recommended dosage of vitamin C.
And color and
And
flavor.
color, yeah, absolutely.
And this is a little jalapeno. I removed the seeds and fine diced it.
Okay.
Always wash your hands when you're doing that with soap and water because the spice gets on your hands, and if you rub your eyes or anything, you'll feel it, trust me. So then we'll put in the cilantro and do the juice of 2 small limes.
Ooh, I like that juicer.
I do too. It's a nice press, and it really
Oh yeah, it gets it all out.
gets it in there.
Lime juice smells so good.
Doesn't it?
Adds so much flavor. Yeah.
Do a few pinches of salt. You can add it as you like. You know, everyone's got a different level, but... And then a little fresh pepper. You want to do the honors and toss that?
Sure. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's got a nice color to it.
It does.
Real fresh, kind of crunchy.
Looks like Christmas.
Thank you. There we go.
Welcome to Gelato Granucci, the little shop with the big flavors.
Gelato Granucci's brilliant flavor designers combine only the finest quality ingredients to make unique flavors fresh every day. Flavors like Amarena Sour Cherry, Tiramisu, and Joshua Tree Coffee. We have gelato cakes, gelato cannoli, pops, and pints to go. Located on North Palm Canyon in downtown Palm Springs. Gelato Granucci. Come experience the art of gelato.
Jose Roman, Landscape Design and Maintenance. Call Jose Roman, 760-619-6033.
Hello, I'm Carlos King. My passion is designing fabulous homes. I work closely with my clients to achieve the look and feel that matches their vision. My greatest satisfaction is the wow factor when my clients see our finished project. Let me translate your dreams into a visual reality. Call me at 760-880-9987.
Dr. Joe Scherger is going to tell us how to live a longer, healthier life.
Restore Health is a personalized health service that will help you get back to living better. We work closely with you to create a lifestyle plan that best suits your goals and needs through better nutrition, exercise, sleep, and other factors. So, when you choose to restore your health, give us a call.
Cashew cream is next?
Yes, cashew cream is next. So, if you went to do the honors,
Sure.
This is 2 cups of cashews. Now those, they go in the blender.
Is that where they go?
I did actually soak these overnight. You soak them in cold water, let them sit overnight. That softens them. You know they're ready when you can just pinch them and they fall apart a little bit. They break in half. And that is 1 cup of water. Mm-hmm. And then go ahead, that's about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped garlic.
And the great thing about this is that the garlic is still raw and you get a lot of the health benefits if it stays raw as opposed to cooking it.
And it tastes even better that way too.
Yeah.
Now, this is chipotle peppers. You can use them from a can or a jar. I'm not really using much of the peppers. I'm using the sauce that they're in.
Okay.
If you use the peppers, it's going to be really hot. I mean, you know, do that at your own risk. But this is mainly just the sauce. And then we can taste it and add a little more as we go so you get the right level of spiciness.
You can add more but not less.
Exactly. You can always put more in. You can't take it out. So go ahead and stop it for just a second.
Okay.
Now I'm going to add a little salt and pepper and we'll blend it a little more. About a tablespoon. Now depending on how you flavor this, you can go in a sweet direction. You can add dates to it. You could add a little nutritional yeast and a little lemon juice and it almost has a cheesy quality or cheesy flavor to it. So if you're doing something vegan, you could use that in place of a cheese sauce or something. So let's take a little taste and see. And then from here you can add more garlic, more salt, whatever you think it needs. Just depends on what you're doing with it.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
That's got the right level. And it might get a little more spicy as it sits. So I think we're there.
Okay, great.
So this has been freezing for about 20 minutes. It's firmed up but not completely frozen. It just makes it easier to slice. And while we're doing this, we've got a pan heating up over here. And we're going to cook some tortillas. But what kind of tortillas did you bring for me today?
We have a coconut flour tortilla.
Okay.
Which is low in net carbs if you're into keto. Then there's also they're delicious. And then jicama wraps, which is basically just sliced jicama that you can buy in the store. And they act like a wrap as well, and they're really good.
Oh, nice. So this ahi, as you can see, it's got a really nice color to it.
It's gorgeous.
And when you put it in the pan, the color starts to change as it cooks on the outsides, but about 1 minute on each side will make it look like that. So I'm just going to cut this into chunks. Usually when you have hot ahi, the outside, even if you eat it in a hot dish, the outside will be cooked a little bit, but the inside should be cool and like a nice ruby color there. If it's hot, then it's overcooked. And,
Gotcha.
Overcooked ahi is not fun. And the good thing, you can freeze it a little more if you want to do really thin slices for a dish, like over a salad or something. But we just did this a little bit so it cuts a little better and makes nice cubes.
Well, it's certainly going to be colorful.
Oh yeah. There we go. Now that that's done, all we have to do is cook a few tortillas. And so why don't we use the coconut flour ones?
Absolutely.
I've got a hot pan here. I'm just going to put it in just for a little bit till it starts to get a little color on it. And we'll just do a few and then assemble our tacos. So now that we've got our shells cooked, they actually are pliable once you heat them in the pan. And I did both sides for just a few seconds till they're hot. And then once you bring them out, you can kind of fold them and then they kind of crisp up just in that shape. So they're easy to fill.
Wow.
So now I'm going to just put a little of the diced ahi in there.
Okay.
You can smell that ceviche. That smells really good. The lime and the onion
and then you partner with that with the smoky chipotle and the cashew cream. And
that's where your spice and creaminess comes from. Now we'll just put a little bit of the ceviche on top.
I love making recipes where you take a normal comfort food and you make it so much more nutritious and low carb, and it fills you up. It's my favorite thing to do is find ways to take that kind of food and make it better.
Yeah, just kind of take it, change it up, and make it your own with whatever you want to add to it or take away from it, whatever. All right. So now that we've got these assembled, why don't we spoon a little bit of the cream over the top? I'm just gonna put a few little sprigs of cilantro on the top as garnish. And then we'll have a little bit of lunch ready to go.
I'm hungry. Looks so good.
There we go. Let's plate these babies up. All right, why don't we go ahead and take a bite after all that work?
I know, I'm so hungry.
Those are good. I like those tortillas.
You can really taste the lime juice and cilantro. And the smoky.
A little spice in there.
From the cashew cream.
Lunch is ready.
Cheers!
Cheers!
To living better.
Amen to that.
Living Better thanks Red Jeep Tours by Desert Adventures for bringing closed captioning to the hearing impaired.
Hi everyone, my name is Arnell Sater. I'm a kinesiologist, exercise physiologist here at Perfectly Fit at Indian Wells. Today we'll be talking about balance and the importance of balance, why everyone makes sure that needs to do it over 55 years old. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I bring out one of my new clients. Her name's Sharon. Sharon, come on over here and join us. Hi Sharon.
Hello.
Welcome, how are you? She has perfect balance. I'm going to put it to the test. Please make sure, as we do this, Sharon, that we have something very safe next to us. It could be a kitchen counter, it could be a chair that we're going to demonstrate in, something that's safe that you can grab onto, that's safety when we go ahead and do this. So I want you to grab the chair just like so, and what we're going to do is we're going to have our right leg come up, just like so. We're going to have our right leg come up, shoulders back, and Sharon, since we all have that great balance out there, ready? I want you to go ahead and close your eyes, but hold on to the actual chair while you do this. Close your eyes while you hold on to the chair, and do me a favor, let go with your hands for 2 seconds. Let go with your hands for 2 seconds, and stop, and open your eyes. Good. And we saw, even perfect balance, we can all use a little bit of balance. It's very important. So first one, Sharon, that we're going to do is, you're going to go ahead and put your hands on top of the chair. We're going to simply go ahead and start marching. We're going to start marching for about a good 10 seconds. This will create a habit of us lifting our feet, being able to function, and also as we walk, that we're going to be able to move better. We're going to be aware of our body a lot better. Sharon, how does this feel? Tell me.
Feels good.
Do you feel like you're lifting your feet? Does it
Yes.
feel good?
Yes.
Good. And as she's doing this right here, I want to point out to everyone, her posture is nice and straight. Please also don't just have your, I always say is knock two birds with one stone by. You know what? If you stand up tall, we're going to prevent a fall. Sharon, fantastic. Tell me, are you ready for the next drill that we're going to do?
I'm ready.
Sharon, all you can do is hold on to that chair for me and simply step over with your right leg to your side and have your left leg come up. Good. Just like so. Now go ahead and alternate to the other side and have your leg come up. Good. Now what we're doing, we're kind of working more of a lateral side. This is called more of a weight-bearing drill that we can do here. During our day, we don't just walk forward. We don't walk backwards. We also walk sideways. We always need to be aware where our feet are, where our body is, so we're creating that habit. This is very important. Sharon, how's this feel? Is this easy, hard, moderate?
It's fairly easy.
Great. Go ahead and apply your hands just like so. Now let's put a little challenge right here. Let's see how good Sharon is. Sharon, with your left foot or right, either one, have your left leg come up and hold it for me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, Sharon. Good job. Sharon, let's go ahead and alternate to the other side, please. Have your left leg come up, same way, shoulders back, core tight. Terrific. Please, let's stress out the Sharon, and easy. We're going to repeat this 2 more times, Sharon. Same thing at home. Please join us right here. Create that great habit. We want you to have great balance. Prevent your falls. That's it, Sharon. Terrific. One more time. And last one, shoulders back. Make sure you breathe. Terrific. Perfect. And down.
Hi, I'm Jan, and welcome to Kitchen Kitchen. When you first walk in, you're going to notice the wonderful aroma of our gourmet coffees. Peruse the well-stocked shelves filled with those unique and hard-to-find items, and check out our wide selection of bakeware, barware, and barbecue, as well as our full line of quality cookware, cutlery, and gadgets galore. We also offer knife and scissor sharpening, so you can shop while we sharpen. Need a gift? We have it for everyone on your list, and even offer beautiful complimentary gift wrap. Follow me into the kitchen, where we hold the cooking classes and private events. You may even catch a demo of our best-selling gadgets, such as the square egg press, the pineapple slicer, the apple peeler, the electric rotato, and my personal favorite, the chopper. Stop by Kitchen Kitchen today. Family owned and operated for 3 generations since 1979. So come on into Kitchen Kitchen. Hope to see you soon.
Welcome to Desert Outreach Synagogue, the voice of the valley. A place called home to anyone who needs one. A place of incredible music, community, conversation, and connection. Come join us. You already belong.
Bobby Botina's Mexican and American Grill, coming soon to the river in Rancho Mirage. Lunch, happy hour, dinner, and evening entertainment. Bobby Botina's, coming soon to the river in Rancho Mirage.
Hi, Mark Anthony with Reverse Mortgage Work. You like to join thousands of people living better with the all-new, lower-cost reverse or retirement mortgage? We don't have a celebrity spokesman. We're local, licensed, certified professionals. Call to receive your free quote and learn about a retirement mortgage today.
Please join us at home as we do this. Sharon, same thing, apply your hands just like so. Step to the side with your right leg and have your left leg come up. Good. And go ahead and turn towards your right side, please. Just with your neck, not your body. Just with your neck. Good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stop. Face me. Put your foot down. Put your leg down. Good. Try that on the other side too. This is pretty hard. So same thing, right leg up, cross your arms. That's right. Be aware of your shoulders on your posture. Turn your head to your opposite side, please. Good. Same thing. She rotates her neck. She's able to hold posture. This is hard. So try this out at home. Perfect. And all the way down, Sharon. Terrific. Good. And foot down, all the leg down. Sharon, great job. How was that? Was that a little harder? Easier?
That was a little harder.
Great. You know what? Now for the last little thing that we can do is we're going to actually focus on our whole body and how it is. Hey, Sharon, all we can do is we're going to go on our toes and heels. Toes and heels. We're going to rock back and forth. What a great way. Really, when we talk about this, our ankles are so important for our balance, you guys. Please do this. Even if you're standing in line at a grocery store, if you're not doing anything at home, just rock back and forth. Someone's going to think, what are you doing? Just tell them that you're working on your perfect balance. It's very important. She's a great alignment. She has great posture. She's breathing. Good. Perfect. And terrific. That's it, Sharon. And stop all the way. We'll see you next week, and keep moving.